Okay, my dear Virgo, so here's your reading for the month of July. It's a 9-card spread, and these are the cards that were dealt, okay? At the center, this is you. You have strength. Lovely card. Coming in, you have a major arcana, 2 major arcanas, 3 major arcanas, 4. You have the Magician, the High Priestess, the 2 of Pentacles. The Tower, Strength, 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 2 of Wands. So let's start with your center card, you guys. Let's start with strength. Okay, so this is all about dominating with strength, with character, with the strength of your character, with the strength of your intuition, with the strength of your intelligence, and with our own will. This is dominating situations with these characteristics. To take the reins of your own power, to control your environment. Beautiful card, very positive. You're no longer struggling, okay? No longer struggling to achieve control of situations, okay? Of your environment. You're using your instinct to create harmony. Beautiful card, and that's basically what strength means, Virgos. Dominating with these strong characteristic traits: intuition, intelligence, and with your will. Taking the situation, taking control of situations surrounding you, okay, you're able to do that. You no longer need to struggle with the control of your environment because you're using your instinct, and with your instinct you're creating harmony. Beautiful card, very strong center. Okay, now you do have the Magician coming in to your reading. This is the first card that's coming in, and this card is all about making the impossible become possible. So if you've been thinking about a new job or a new project that you're working on, or let's say you want to buy a new car, excuse me, this card is saying that you can definitely achieve it. Very, very positive card. You can move on into better and bigger things now. You're ready to move on. You've got the energy. You've got the strength. Strong center. Regarding romance, if you're not in a relationship, this is the time to meet someone. And it's coming right at the beginning of your reading, Virgos. It may come out of the blue. This new relationship, it just may suddenly, it'll be there. This person will be there, standing there right in front of you. Okay? The same applies to finances. They're just gonna, your financial situation is just gonna get better. It's just gonna happen. It's coming in at the beginning. Very, very positive. Good things are happening. And you're not expecting them, but they're happening. It's not like you were expecting or waiting for something good to happen. It's just happening. So it's a good time to tune into your spiritual energies, my friends. Especially your intuition, and you have the High Priestess following you and crowning your strength. And the Magician is crowning your Tower. This is very positive, dynamic movements happening here in your reading. You have the Magician crowning your Tower. Okay, and the Tower basically is telling us that there's a need for change. You know, people who were important in your life are no longer around. Okay, that's been a big change for you. And so it's telling you to adapt to those new circumstances. And this card is about letting go. It's also telling you not to make any no risky investments, please. But it is change, and it's sudden change. Something suddenly is going to happen, and it's going to change things for you in a big way. And there, you're already maybe perhaps already feeling the shifts happening. You might already be feeling that. You already know that there's going to be like this sudden transition that you'll have to make. But you are being crowned by the Magician. And this is a card about making the impossible possible. So whatever it is you've been thinking about, in spite of this, change, make room for new things to come in, basically. Okay. Very, very, very positive reading. And then here at the bottom, if we look at it straight down this way, this card is talking about being overburdened or overworked. Okay, so you may be looking after a family member, or maybe you have taken on more than what you can handle. Maybe you're working on some project or at work and you're being expected to do a lot of different things. Or maybe just in your life in general, there's a lot going on that you need to do. And you do have this balance card right crossing this way. That you're balancing, but you're like, barely managing. You're doing good. But one more thing that you bring on, that you take on, and it's going to tip. So it's kind of warning you to just, you've got plenty going on already. Don't take on any more right now. There's these shifty changes coming on, and you're going to have to deal with that. Plus everything else that's going on right now in your life. So any new stuff that comes in, you need to just put it on hold. And you're leaving with this waiting card, the 2. There's balance, but there's waiting. Okay? You're waiting for something to happen, and you do have the power to make possible the impossible, but you might have to wait a little bit for this to happen. It's not going to be something that's going to happen like that for you. Okay? Okay, and then on the center here you have the High Priestess, and she is like, this is one of the most spiritual cards in the Tarot, and here it is telling you to work on your spiritual advancement, and then you get this High Priestess, and this is a very spiritual card. And the High Priestess is a very insightful, and she's very intelligent. She's got expertise and knowledge, strong intuition, and a psychic ability. She's also foreknowing. She is aware of stuff before it happens. She knows what's going to happen before it happens. Very insightful, very intuitive. Okay, and she is crowning your Strength card. She's crowning your reading. So she represents someone who is giving you not only sound advice, but sound representation. Now, because it is a general reading, this energy could be male. All right? So you could be getting advice from a lawyer or a doctor or psychologist or psychiatrist, and just follow their advice. Or if you choose, you can follow your intuition and be led to the right place. That's what she's saying. Or maybe you are able to give the advice, Virgos. Okay. So basically, follow your instincts and your intuition. Okay? Follow your own instincts and your own intuition. Act on what you feel that is probably the best advice. Act on what you're feeling, what your feelings are telling you, what your inner voice is telling you. Okay? And in relation to what? Well, in relation to, not so much this, but these changes and this conflict here. This card is either conflict with other people at work, or it can be fighting for recognition or acknowledgement, okay, for um, for a position, competing for something can also mean that. There's like different points of views going on, or finding your way through a situation where there's a lot of input going on and you're trying to find your way through it. Okay, so the High Priestess, you know, it's telling you, yeah, to follow your intuition and then you'll get to the right place. All right. And to follow your instinct and act on what you feel is the right advice, what you feel is right. If you get advice, act on the advice that you feel is the right one. That's where I was trying to go back to with this card and the High Priestess and what she's saying. So she is a very spiritual card. This is one of the most spiritual cards of the tarot, as I said earlier. You might be doing self-development, learning about how to follow, you know, become stronger, okay? And this is going to help you with this. You have this awesome crowning energy. You might be developing your psychic skills, Virgos. Okay, that's what that card is also telling you. So it's telling you to pay attention to your dreams, your fantasies. Pay attention to your dreams. And to your goals and your fantasies. Okay, because they're going to be communicating with you about what's going to be happening to you over the next couple of months. Very important. And maybe that's, you know, this is probably indicating that you kind of need to get yourself organized. Okay. Yeah. Get yourself organized. It's also saying that maybe new opportunities in terms of work are going to be coming in, that they're around. So it's telling you to just aim high, go for the stars. And here you have the Magician saying it's about getting done those things that, you know, that seem impossible and that they become possible. It's also, this card is also saying that if you are a woman, to tune into your sexuality and make use of it, which is probably getting in touch with your feminine side, getting in touch with your feminine feelings, maybe even getting in a relationship. There is love around if you're single. Okay. And if you're a man, a Virgo man, and then the card is saying that there is a High Priestess in your life, and you need to just embrace her and honor that energy. Either way, honor this energy. So you have these incredible three cards. They're so awesome that even this card, the Tower, whatever changes come through, it looks like you're going to be prepared. You also have the Five of Pentacles. And this is you know, the fives, you have the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So whenever you have a 5 card, let me put this here so you guys can look at it. Whenever you have 5 cards, and you have 2 of them, it's talking about, you know, small conflicts, small things that need to be dealt with. These are not big deal things, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of competition. A lot of people are trying to find their way, and you're one of them. But nobody's really getting hurt. The same with this, there are, you might be going through a difficult time right now in terms of like money, because pentacles mean money, or in terms of your work. Even though I'm not seeing it, there is some shift going on. Or maybe you're going to have to maybe go through a transition of some kind because of the tower. And you're going to feel a bit isolated, detached, alone, because people that were once there are no longer there. And it's going to feel really weird for you. Okay? And you're trying to balance all these energies, but you've got these very positive cards going on here. You are, doing a lot. You've got the Ten of Wands. You're doing a lot of stuff. You're juggling a lot of stuff. Trying to balance a lot of things. But, yeah, so here you have the Two of Pentacles, which is balancing. The Five of Pentacles, which is, some conflicts. Not major, minor conflicts in work or money, or maybe in certain situations, circumstances where things are shifting and there needs to be change, along with these two cards here together. But then you have this Two of Wands, which is, the balancing the things that we want with the things that we need, right? So what we need and what we want, balancing those things in relation to what we already have. And I think you're going to be fine, because you've got, this connection, really strong connection going on here. Pay attention to the needs of others. Because here it's all about like you, but it's telling you that there's people there that you can reach out for. These Five of Wands are connected to a religious institution, or, a social institution for people who are in need. So pay attention to the needs of others, or maybe you are working with trying to help people. But it's telling you to pay attention to the needs of others, and not to be selfish, not just to think of what you need to do. Because you've got all this like gifts, this powerful energy coming in here, that maybe that's why it's telling you that here. And it's also saying to don't judge those around you by appearances only, my dear Virgos, to give people a chance. Don't go just by appearances. Also, here, could be, speaking of work, it's saying that you're ready to embark in terms of work, and that you have two paths. And it seems to me that, yeah, you're juggling a lot of things, and there's changes coming in, and it's very positive, right? The Magician, making the impossible possible. And then you have Strength, which is dominating those very important things like the instinct, your will, taking control of things to go in the direction that you want them to go. No, you're no longer struggling with controlling things. So you've got the abilities of your instinct and creating harmony down pat in your life right now. And the High Priestess is there also. There's a lot of spiritual development going on. You're going to be fine. You guys are going to be fine. So do pay attention to your dreams, guys. This is like crowning. Pay attention to your dreams. because it'll help you balance what you need and what you want in relation to what you already have. And if you pay attention to your dreams and do that spiritual development, you might be able to help other people in really positive ways. That's right. So all you have to do is get organized. You're balancing, but you're still a bit loaded. So get organized, and in a way so that it kind of, you'll be competing possibly, um, but you'll be fine because you've got that magician there. You've got strength, and opportunities are coming in. It looks like you'll be achieving some really great stuff in relation to this new work and helping others. I think that's what's going on. Wow. That is your reading for the month of July, my dear Virgos. I really, it was a pleasure reading and bringing this over to you this month. I hope that it resonates with you. I hope that it helps, and if not, at least I hope you were entertained. Okay? So have a great month, and I will see you in August. Bye, guys.